Welcome back, everybody. Two big calls out on Apple this morning. Bank of America raising its price target to $330 from $290. And RBC also raising its price target. It's now looking for $330 from $295. That stock briefly topped $300 yesterday, and its market cap now stands at $1.3 trillion. For some context, that's nearly 11 IBMs. Joining us right now to talk about Apple's rally is Alan Patricof. He's the founder of Patricof Ventures and one of Apple's early investors. Alan, are you still an investor in Apple?
I wish. I know. It's a long, long time ago since we were invested. I was thinking yesterday when we invested in Apple, it had a $60 million valuation.
And that was...
Try multiplying that.
Yeah. And then it went back down to, I think it was... when Scully left and they brought in Gil Amelio. Do you remember that?
Oh, God, that was a short run, yeah.
Yeah, but it was $9 billion then, I think, and now it's $9 trillion.
Oh, yeah, $1.3 trillion.
Yeah, right. Not quite $9 trillion. Yeah. I'm not saying it's never going to be there, though, I'll tell you.
Betting against this.
Right.
Well, you know, it's interesting because a year ago today, Apple stock tumbled. It was a very big day, took down the entire market because Apple said that they were seeing some tensions with the China trade talks that was causing problems and slower sales in China and other places. Where
it started out at 150, went down to 140, ended up at 300. I mean, it's been a great run for Apple. I mean, this has been a terrific year, and I frankly don't see how this thing is going to stop. I mean, I think he's got an engine that's, you know, I was looking the other day. They've had, as I counted them, 21 new product introductions last year. I mean, they're refinements of
the new earbuds and different things like that.
Yeah,
new
the
phones.
Mac Pro. You know, do you have facial recognition or not? I mean, everything changes a little bit, but it's not. It's amazing. I mean,
you know, the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, I think investors look at this stock very differently too. No longer necessarily just a tech company, but also a consumer company, a consumer products company that has built an ecosystem that kind of loops people in.
It really is. It's almost when you go see the lines. I live right near an Apple store. There's never without a line, and we're in a residential district. You go to another city, always a line. You go, of course, the 59th Street store, there's always a line. Someone is coming to an Apple store for something all the time. And to me, I think this new applications in the healthcare area and what they're going to do with the watch and what they're going to be able to tell you about not just your sleep, but I mean, they can measure almost anything out of this.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. And then you top that off with the earbuds, which I don't have the latest number, but
voice-canceling ones?
I got to believe it's going to be approaching 100 million of these out today, and growing like crazy. I'm sure it was a very big Christmas present. You may have more of the up-to-date facts, but I think they've got a great engine going.
Alan, you said you couldn't think of anything, or couldn't see anything stopping this, but a year ago today, people were very concerned about the China trade talks, and that being a huge issue. Tim Cook's done probably a better job than just about anybody in terms of being able to walk a very fine line, but there is the chance that those trade talks go south and the tensions kind of flare back up there.
Well, there are always exogenous factors that are going to affect the markets. Why I got out of the running public money and got into the venture capital business originally, because I woke up every day and something affected something I owned that I had no knowledge of, and it just hit us. And I said, I want to be something where I can get closer to the action, and that's what the venture capital
business. Wasn't to make more money?
No, it wasn't.
That was the end result, though, wasn't it? That was a good move.
Well, it was enjoyment. I mean, I really got more interested in being involved in the early stages of building businesses.
Yeah.
Which is how we got involved in Apple. Apple was in that stage at the time.
You never thought.
Not a public company.
You could have never, no one could have thought that. Oh. We were talking about that the other day. Anybody walking by has an iPhone. How do you invent something that everybody in the entire country has one of, and then do it again with those AirPods?
That's why I say I don't know how you knock them off. I mean, something else is going to come along. Every day there's something else that's attractive.
My music comes from Apple, but soon my TV is going to come from Apple.